something very suspicious going on here. Up, Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Akagami no Shirayukihime, aka Snow White with the Red Hair, chapters 117 through 118. So, we're finally getting to the bottom of this shit, and, my boy is now questioning Setsu about Mrs. Lyra. So this is gonna be very interesting because we all know Setsu knows something about this thought. Because let's be real, it all comes back to this motherfucker. So let's get to chapter 117 and let's see if we can get to the bottom of this shit. This talk would go so much faster if you know who Mrs. Lyra is, as Setsu Dono. I've said I'm sorry. Liar! You are full of shit! Still, it's impossible for me to know every single family in my territory, you know. Well, that's true. Maybe she doesn't stand out, or perhaps then there's another thing. Soiree or mass nights? Yeah, I know what that is. I was told that the nobles in the north would host it from time to time to enjoy themselves. That's right. It seems they aren't very familiar with those in the capital, you see. They would hide their faces and wear clothes that resemble equestrian attire. Without revealing their names and without prying into each other's backgrounds, they will amuse themselves by playing chess or cards. Even if they know each other's identities, they will never speak of it outside the event. That's part of the fun, too. During snowy seasons in the past, there was a strong sense of entrapment. That feeling was quite heavily concentrated in high society as well. Hence, they wanted some time where they won't meet with any interference. Now it's an extension of that. That's pretty much what I heard from the Brigats as well. Have you attended it before? Oh yes, but it was only until I was around 20, I think. And you, Dono? I've attended it before, but once I attend, I'll have to keep a lot of things secret, so it was quite troublesome. It didn't match my personality, you see. Oh dear, is it because you're loose-lipped? I'm tight-lipped. That's why it was so troublesome. I see. I love that! We got the tea going on here. There's some tea. There's tea there. Does this have something to do with her? My boy knows. Does this have something to do with her, with the person you mentioned before, Mrs. Lyra? Yes, she's someone who attends soirees of mass nights. Not only does she attend those in the Ligera territory where she lives, but also the soirees hosted in the Brigade territory. It's not completely impossible, but was that Madame Toka Brigade's subordinate? She was indebted to Toka, who supported her financially. What, Keys? Do you know? Well, come here if you know. I don't know what is wrong with him. He's been meowing a lot. I know he has input. Right, Kitty? Right now you have input? Then come here. She would often send letters talking about the things happening around her as well. Amongst them, she had reported in detail about her attendance to soirees of mass nights. And Suruba secretly investigated those soirees that were reported in the letters, finding out if the servants of the hosting family had met her. Right, Kitty? Here we go. There were those who found that a part of their memories of the soiree was strangely vague. And there was also those who spoke about how they would often feel their consciousness fading away. See, this thought is doing something sneaky. Countless servants from different houses who hosted different soirees on different days. He also investigated soirees that weren't mentioned in her letters, and there were no such occurrences there. After Toka fell from power, there was a period of time where there were no such soirees happening within their territory. I guess it's because their lord became a criminal. Suspicious. But as these soirees of mass nights started again, the same things began happening as well, was what Suruba said. And that's indeed. It does seem like something worth looking into. Yes, even now Mrs. Lyra is still attending these soirees and is doing something on her end. This motherfucker knows. He knows. He's just not saying anything. And it seems like all of her letters were sent from the Lugaria territory. What? Oh, what's that? It's an invitation to a soiree of masked knights that will soon be held in the Brigade territory. How did you get... Saruba gave it to me. He figured I could use it to investigate her from Surabadono. I'll use this to search for her. We don't know if she will come, so it's a gamble. But if I do find something, I'll let you know. Let me come with you. I won't get in your way, and, dude, Obi knows. My boy Obi knows. He knows that, I'm telling you, this motherfucker is suspicious. I won't get in your way, and I'll do the best that I can. That's fine, but I was planning to end my, intermediation here. That's fine with me. You're investigating this as, His Highness's knight, right? I have to investigate, this as the current head of, Lugaria. You look restless. It appears that Toka possesses quite a number of strange drugs. If Mrs. Lyra does attend, there's a chance she might use something. Look at that face! He's like, oh shit! I said I'm going. I won't go back on my words. Esetsu-sama, if that's what you've decided, I was thinking I could prepare for the necessities on my end. That'll be great, thank you. Yeah, it'll be lunchtime in another hour. Then I'll take a break for now. I'll ask the two of them to come too. Just a minute, Obi-Dodo. And Lyris, when you take over someone else's work, is there a practice where you clap with the other person's hand like this? To know if it's a high five, then it'll be when they're successful in their work. Then I guess it's Shirayuki's way of doing things. That's possible, but did that happen? She said, Esetsu-sama, your mouth seems to be in quite good health, so all you have to do is comment. Leave the matter of the perfume to us and take a break. What are you going... Dude, Obi's just like... He's laughing about this. Oh god, this is going to be interesting. What are you going to do about the soiree? Are you going to hide it from her? Well, what should I do about that? And that's just how it is, mistress. A plant with no leaves or flowers? It's not known what kind of plant it is. In short, it means that their identity is a secret. It's elegant. Right, kitties? If that's the case, I want to go too. Just kidding. I figured you would say that. Let's go then. I thought you'd stop me. Well, I do have my worries, but I know that your expertise will be needed, mistress. And also, just as there are times where you have to wait, there are also times where someone else will wait for you. So I guess this time we'll be assisting each other. Got it. Thank you. There's also something we are concerned about. The perfume that the knight Yuzumi-san talked about, it seems like the two people who own that perfume are both noble ladies. It is being secretly used amongst the nobles. That's scary. It'll be better if you quietly look into that too. Let's tell Ryu about it. Yeah, good idea. Mistress, do you have anything you need to prepare on your side? My medicine supplies. Got it. Meanwhile, Lyris. A wild off-duty Suzu has appeared. I could sense it. I could sense it. Those eyes, which are usually so dead, are brimming with a lively light. I see that you had a good vacation. You could tell. I was just done with my short cruise. Oh, God. When you go on a cruise, it's something. It's not just for old people. Yuzuri, if you haven't had your meal, want to come eat with me? I'll come with. Yuzuri-san shall treat you today. Huh? Why? Do you want it to snow tomorrow? The flowers that I've been growing in the greenhouse have been pretty popular. Really well done, Yuzuri-san. Let's celebrate then. Tasty, so soft. Around the season, the variety increases. Yes, the yam dumplings are especially tasty. That's not it. Suzu, hurry up and eat. I was looking for you. You just found me. Someone from the pharmacy building asked me to do so as I was walking by, saying that an urgent package has arrived for you. Huh? From Ryukun? Yes, I was thinking that I haven't been seeing him around lately, so he was outside. What is it? It says to be cautious when opening it. Well, what? There's something for you too, Yuzuri. For me? It sounds quite grave. Perfume. In any case, let's move this to the pharmacy. Yuzuri, hey Yuzuri. Ooh, so they're having them investigate this shit too. Go ahead. Which mask would be good? How do you get so many? I took some from my house. I used to get a new one every time I attended it. Little Ryu, which one do you think would suit me? If you're going to cover your face, any of them would. You're quite right. No, things like your compatibility with the color would have an impact. Isetsu-sama, could you tell me what kind of medicine you're compatible with? Uh-huh. I'll entrust the house to you while I'm gone. Please leave it to us. Should I come with you after all? No, I'll need you to hide my absence and to look after Ryu. Help him if anything happens. Please leave it to me. If I receive a reply from Lyris, I'll contact Yuzumi-san. Be cautious and be careful. Shirayuki-san, Obi-san. Yes, you too, little Ryu. Uh-huh. So Shirayuki, how are you going to investigate the perfume without revealing yourself? I prepared clothes for you for the soiree, though. The clothes are just in case. It's best if I don't stand out. In case any drug was brought into the soiree, I will lay low so that I can deal with it. Ah, so that's why. What kind of medicine are you compatible with? If that's the case, you should have told me first, Obi-dono. Oh, did I forget to tell you? Isetsu-dono, you, Mistress and I still don't know which of the two territories this incident is stemming from. That's true. That is true. I still think Isetsu knows. He knows something. Just something tells me. The Brigade territory, huh? We're reaching the inn soon. Let's have a meal too once we're there. A meal? I was thinking we could attend the soiree with empty stomachs and eat what they prepared. No way we won't be able to eat anything there. All right, let's go. Phew. Welcome over here. One more person will be joining us, huh? Please excuse my intrusion. Who's that? Someone who's related to the dealings in the Brigade territory. You're quite well connected, aren't you? What are your orders? He's quite familiar. I didn't hear about this. I didn't tell you. It'd be too complicated. Obi, you stinky little shit. I fucking love Obi. He's such a troll. Right, Keys? Well, that was laying on my desk. Now he doesn't want to have any input. But Obi, you sneaky fuck. I'm telling you. I just have a feeling it's more Isetsu than anything. Because just something doesn't seem right. Something doesn't seem right here. But remember, we're dealing with a thought. Because this is some thought shit that's happening. Anyway, let's get to chapter 118. The two northern cornerstones finally come together. What do you think, young miss? He seems familiar, doesn't he, since you met the one with the braid before? Oh, that's true. He is familiar. My brother? Uh-huh. No, he isn't here. They met by chance in town a while back, apparently. Oh, is that so? Hello, I'm Shirayuki. I didn't think I'd have the opportunity to meet you so soon. I beg pardon for my rudeness. I'm Saruba. So, this is... Lord Isetsu, I'm sorry to kept quiet about this. You too, huh? Forgive me, the two of them kept me out of the loop, hence my bowed head. You are Lord Isetsu, correct? That's right. In regards to recent events, I was unfortunately short-sighted. Because of that, I've caused you some hardship. I'm grateful for the information you passed on to me. Many thanks. I did nothing so grand. I've only shared with you my own troubles. It was my greatest hope we could work together, so I'm grateful we're able to meet face-to-face. Of course. Well, I'm in a bind then. If we go back inside and you remain aloof with me, I'll lose face. And if I didn't and it didn't matter if they saw that as a way for me to build a bridge to His Highness Zen. Lord Setsu, it's only Obi and me with you right now. I know that? Of course you do. Will you sit with us, Sir Saruba? I'd like to talk. Even though I'm here right now, I don't yet trust you, being as you're a member of House Brigade. It's because of what I know of the previous head of your house and the man before him as well. Despite the fact that I know next to nothing about you. That is fair. On Isetsu's part, I don't like Isetsu, but that is fair. That is a fair assessment. Which is why I attempted to contact you in secret by manipulating Lady Shirayuki's group and enlisting Sir Obi. I didn't want it to affect my reputation. As the current head of Brigade, you have pledged yourself to His Highness in the presence of His Majesty, and as such, wouldn't lie to Sir Obi. For me to hide that from you and ask your favor, I'm sorry, it was cowardly. Woo! Oh, their presence here has nothing to do with my station. It's more like I tagged along with them. I see. The truth is that I did assist my older brother, so it's quite natural for a person to be cautious of me. Is it? It is, to the extent that if one were to come into my home and drink the water offered them, it would surprise me a great deal. Always like. However, it's not like you had any good reason to trust me either. You've always been quite thorough in avoiding my brother and me, even before this. Thanks to that, I had a difficult time getting you to hear me out in this case, but it was also quite clear you hadn't involved yourself at all. You knew? Yes. However, I want to apologize for these two for burdening them with this situation. I haven't apologized yet, have I? I don't recall. I'm sorry. I deeply apologize. Ooh. This is huge. This is huge. Now I'm really hoping Asetsu is not... you know what? I gotta own up to this. I eat crow. I'm gonna eat crow on this one. I really hope Asetsu is not behind this. I really hope he's being genuine on this one. I really do. And based on what Tsuruba said, and if Tsuruba isn't lying, it sounds like his older brother, his older brother was being fooled and played by the thought. So we'll have to see. Of course it's not your fault, Lord Tsuruba, and we're past being upset with Lord Asetsu as well, so it's fine now. It is, we handled this the way we wanted to. Damn straight we did. The way the both of you behave makes a person wonder about this prince of yours, considering how much you adore him. Have you not met him? Just once I said hello at Wyron Castle. It was extremely brief. But I'm sure he's already heard about me meddling with these guys. I hope our next meeting isn't for a long time. He came to House Regalia. Yeah, secret. Now then, let's get to business. We can go over the details at the end. We need to make arrangements now. Right. Let's go, young miss. Right. That was a maze, huh? So it seemed. Miss Kiki and Sir have always made it easy on us. With just the two of us, that was tough. We don't make it easy on you. You're here already? Yes, all I had to do was change clothing. The young miss said she needed you. Me? What for? Sir Tsuruba, I have a question for you. Do I have any idea which drug which is being used at the party? That's right. I believe it's not something you ingest, but instead something intended to be inhaled. Well, no shit, it's the perfume. Those affected reported having fuzzy memories. That's why, you know what? I should have mentioned this too. That's why Asetsu might be innocent in all of this, is because he wouldn't be able to remember any of this shit at all if he was behind it. He wouldn't be able to remember because the thought, Mrs. Laria, it would be manipulating the whole thing. Anyway. Those affected reported having fuzzy memories. That could be the side effect of a hypnotic type of drug, so I have an idea, but I have no way to confirm it. I see, in which case it's better not to prepare another drug as a countermeasure. There's no way of knowing it will backfire. If you know of the ingredients for a drug that has similar side effects, will you share them with me? But of course! Pretend you didn't see that. But why? It slipped out. It's a practiced expression, one that wouldn't be honest to show you. What does he mean by that? I'm sorry I didn't tell you that Tsuruba was coming. Oh, it's fine. All we do is apologize. You aren't wrong. Let's make that the last one. Agreed. So we'll split into two groups, one that's infiltrating and one that's keeping track from the outside. Every 30 minutes we'll touch base. The servants of the estate are helping us get in tonight, but they don't know the full situation. In the event we come across Madame Lyra, we must discern her identity, and what has been happening at the events she's attended before now, meaning we're not to interfere before we find out. Shirayuki, I imagine you'll find that uncomfortable. No, I know. However, if she uses a drug we don't expect, will you allow me to make a move? Of course, you can make that decision as you see fit. I'll follow your lead as well. If it occurs on the main floor during the party, what will the infiltrating group do? Stop breathing. Shirayuki, stop breathing. Shirayuki, come quickly. I will. Since it's a concern, allow me to stay with you. Huh? So now, the preparations are set. The stage is basically set as well. Or wait, let me reword that. Shit. The preparations are ready. The stage is set. We have an alliance. This is going to be very interesting to see how we're going to take on this thought. And see who's really behind this. Who is manipulating this? Is it from Bergot or Lugaria? Which house is doing this? Which one is manipulating the scenes? Who is lying? That's going to be very interesting to find out. I'm curious who you think is doing this. I still want to say it could be more from, I really don't know. At first I really thought it was Asetsu. I really did, because it really seemed like Asetsu was guilty. But now, like with this shit with Saruba, like with that expression stuff, and with how Asetsu is behaving, just something doesn't seem. I don't know. Something just doesn't seem right. Like Asetsu is, Asetsu owning up to his shit is great and all, but something just isn't right. What if it's both of them? Because remember, they don't know where everything, because it's coming from both. It'd be interesting if it was both of them. They're trying to manipulate everything. Something seems very off. But the one thing we do know for sure is this thought is fucking with everybody. Fuck this thought. And the other thing that's gonna be interesting is to find out like what this plant is. What's causing this shit? What drug is causing this? I can't wait to find out. And I know we're gonna have to wait at least a month for it, maybe 2 months tops. But I can't. Oh God, I'm curious how this is gonna go. You never know. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans and give you love what I'm doing. I want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Akagami no Shirayukihime content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe. Purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.